This week on Music Worth Buying, we're going to be hearing new music from Pete Yorn's Arranging Time.
And Tedeschi Trucks Band, Let Me Get By.
Hello everybody and welcome to Music Worth Buying. My name is Robert Kinsler and I'm a music writer and a musician.
And my name is TJR. I'm a musician and a music writer.
Now we have a couple of great albums that we're excited about.
Yes, we do.
And I'm going to kick off the latest album from Pete Yorn. Mm-hmm. Now back in 2001, Pete came out with his debut album called Music for the Morning After. Very critically acclaimed, kind of made a big splash with all the critics and everything. Mm-hmm. And then his career has moved along, and not saying that it's been negative or anything, but that seemed like that was kind of his masterwork, his high point. Well, fast forward to 2016, he's come out with Arranging Time, and this has kind of returned him to the limelight. As a matter of fact, I had not seen him before, and he played at Coachella this year in 2016. Mm-hmm. I was blown away by his performance. I mean, it was very, he's a singer-songwriter. It's not like he's jumping all over the stage or anything, mm-hmm. but just a very intense performer where the songs really kind of do the heavy lifting. There's a real intensity about his delivery, about the songs, and the songs are just really well crafted. They're all kind of individual, but somehow there's a hypnotic quality about his, at least live and on the album too. So why don't we do this? Let's listen to a little bit of the first song I'm going to feature, and this is a little bit of Halifax, and let's listen to a little bit of that and see what you think.
Okay, yeah. I have not heard him before, so I'm curious. Here we go.
Okay, cool. Very good.
Terrorize the ones you love the most. Take a while to get back from your ghost. It's a miracle you ever left that home. Got something for nothing.
Okay, this is my very first exposure to Pete Yorn. Never heard him before. And I liked this song almost instantly. And I love the economy of his lyrics. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love I don't want to say simplicity, even though it is the simplicity of the lyrics. I like how many layers I can read underneath the simplicity of those lyrics. And that's something I've been wanting to actually talk about for some time. I almost thought it should be a separate topic. That I feel like we've lost something over the years. Lyrics have gotten too expansive, and there's something about just economical lyrics. And this accomplishes that and manages to say quite a bit with very few words. I like that.
And when I heard him live and when I've listened to this album, it's almost like, and I don't always, I love artwork, visual arts, and I love music. And with him, it's almost like the way he approaches songs is almost like a painter. He goes up to a canvas, and then, Van Gogh or somebody, they create this beautiful thing that they're the only ones that create something that looks like that. That's how his music is. It's not like that you're going, wow, this is it's not like maybe like U2 where you had never heard something like that. I don't know if it's like that radical, but he goes up to the canvas and he creates something that's special and beautiful and something you want to put on your wall or you want to go see in a museum. And that to me is Pete Yorn. He did that live when I saw him at Coachella, and he also does that on Arranging Time. And it's very, I've listened to this album a lot trying to figure out what it is about this album, what is it about him, because there's other people that maybe kind of deal in this same kind of sonic territory, but they're not, like I said, and I think it's more than the songs, more than his voice. I think but maybe it's all those things. I don't know. I'm still trying to decipher what it is about why I like him so much, but I think he's fantastic, And actually, now I'm someone, I had his debut album, but I don't have the other things, and I need to go out and seek those out. But I've still been getting to know and love this album over the last few weeks, so I'm very excited to still spend some time with this one. But then I need to catch up on Pete Yorn here.
Okay.
Good deal. Now, Arranging Time comes in a beautiful, it comes in a standard jewel case, standard, but from Capitol Records. But I love the booklet. It has. It looks here, but the reason I love it is the lyrics, and like you're talking about, the lyrics are so easy to read.
Yeah.
It's so nice. I wish more artists would do this. Yeah. Just put a full-length booklet in there and make, so that we can read the lyrics, And it has a few pictures, but that, the main thing is it's about the songs, I think, with him. And
I like the retro Capitol Records.
oh, I
label
love that.
on
They're
it.
very
Yeah,
cool.
very
Brings
cool.
back some nice memories,
Yeah,
you know.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, so sounds good. And what I thought we'd do is you know, we'll play. There's a song called "She Was Weird," which is you know, a great title and stuff. And I thought we'd listen to a little bit of that one.
If the rest of this album is as good as that first track, I can't wait.
Okay, sounds good. Well,
Go.
here it is. She Was Weird.
Cool. I'm sure she was.
In the time I got to know her, she revealed she was weird. Broken nails, I would never try to leave something real. And I told you, conversation.
Okay, I liked that song too. You know, pretty much right off. And I do have to admit, what you said about the lyrics, being able to read them easily, does help get me more immersed into what I'm listening to. Does help me to better see the picture he's painting with this song. And I do hear what you're saying about painting a picture.
Yeah.
You know,
and it
from
comes to
song
mind. It
song.
doesn't always, and you know, obviously that's going to happen more with a singer-songwriter maybe than like a band where it's more about the, like Pearl Jam, where it's kind of about the vibe and the groove and stuff. But I mean, he's really, I mean, I think if Pete Yorn wasn't a musician, he'd probably be a great painter. You know, I can just see that, and maybe I'm off, but you know, or a film director or something like that. But yeah, I really,
Yeah, he's
you
a
know,
storyteller.
Yeah,
He's definitely a storyteller.
You know, like I said, this ranks up there, and I know the previous episodes we've done, this ranks up with the new Jayhawks album, and Radiohead is one of my favorite
Oh, okay.
albums of the year. So
You've been hitting gold so
yeah,
far
I've been
with
hitting
everything
gold.
you've been checking out lately.
And it's funny. It's like, you know, almost every time I go to Coachella or Stagecoach, I discover a new artist that I'm really excited about. And Pete Yorn was that artist in 2016 for me at Coachella.
Yeah, I know that was quite a 2 weekends for you. You had to
Oh.
do Coachella and Stagecoach 2
yeah,
weeks in a
60
row.
and boy, and
Yeah.
the winds and stuff were brutal this year. I was actually could hardly breathe for a couple weeks, but it was worth it because I got to see Pete Yorn,
Yeah.
right?
And this is why we were kind of not the two of us on the
Yeah,
air
for a
on the
while.
channel for a few weeks there. You
Yeah.
did a few videos on your own, which
Yeah.
were great, and check those out.
Yeah.
But glad we can get back
Yeah.
together now.
Now, what did you bring in
Yes,
today?
so I have the album "Let Me Get By" the Tedeschi Trucks Band. This is the third studio album from the band that features Susan Tedeschi and Derek Trucks. And I will tell you, this is my first exposure to the band. I have not heard the first two studio...
Studio?
I have not heard the first two studio albums. You can tell this is a professional show,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. But I am knocked out by how, I think the word I'm looking for is effortless. How it's amazing how effortless this album sounds. It's amazing how effortless the songs sound. It's amazing just how effortlessly these songs just immediately feel good, immediately feel right, immediately feel catchy. And it already feels like I'm listening to some great classic album that critics have talked about for decades now, and I'm just now getting around to hearing it. And that's how good it sounds. Throughout the production, it feels as if everything is spontaneous when I know it isn't, because there's moments where I hear answer callbacks between different instruments, like, okay, that's not spontaneous. You got to work that shit. You got to work that stuff out. Sorry, I almost had to catch my language.
Yeah.
You got to work that stuff out. I'm just, yeah. In the liner notes, it's mentioned that the songs sound welcoming. And I think that's very true, which is why I'm quoting that. This whole album feels tremendously welcoming. You know, like it's welcoming you into your home and inviting you to sit down and have something to drink and have a nice conversation. That's how this album feels. And so we're going to play something here. We're going to play a track called Don't Know What It Means. Here we go.
You know, we didn't get a lot of chance to talk before we shot the episode today, but I've seen Tedeschi Trucks twice at actually the Doheny Blues Festival. I love Tedeschi trucks. Susan Tedeschi is an amazing singer.
Oh, yeah.
And she's a great guitar player too, but Derek Trucks is so phenomenal on guitar. He kind of steals the thunder. They're just, and like you said, the band, they are just, it's like a comfortable shoe. They just lock in.
Yeah.
There's so much chemistry and so much, the way that they're all virtuoso players, and it's just so effortless. I just love this album. I don't have the deluxe one, I think, that you brought in today, but yeah, it's a great album.
By the way, is it? Have I been saying it right? I've been saying Tedeschi. Is it Tedeschi or Tedeschi?
You know, I've heard different. I thought it was Susan Tedeschi, but it could be Tedeschi.
We'll take turns.
Yeah, we'll take turns.
With
so
our pronunciations.
I'm sure one of us got it right. So
Okay.
I don't know who.
So I'm holding up the deluxe edition here, and which I recommend over the standard edition. First of all, it comes in this really cool vintage tweed guitar amplifier packaging here. It's in a box. You open it up. There is a really nice booklet, which I don't know if it comes with the standard edition or not, but a tremendously nice booklet, extensive booklet with extensive liner notes, photographs, all the lyrics. Lyrics are easy to read. You know, very well. That booklet
Yeah,
alone is
very
really
nice.
great.
Yeah.
And then of course it comes with the actual album, and then it comes with a bonus CD, which features live tracks and alternate mixes, and they're all worth listening to. The bonus disc, all worth listening to. Yeah,
Great.
nothing, no filler stuff here. And if you get it, the deluxe edition from Best Buy, you get this little extra bonus set of collectible picks, guitar picks. I'm not going to be using this at a gig anytime soon. I'm going to keep these here in the box.
Yeah, they're kind of cool just to look at them like that. That's very cool.
So I'm going to be keeping that in the box for a while.
Yeah.
So let's check out another track here, and this is called "Let Me Get By." It's the title track. Here we go.
Sounds good.
Even the king is so sad. Even if he don't care. Forget what we said last December.
Again, all I can say is this is a band that, you know, I almost call them a collective, an ensemble of such great musicians. They can blend, just in this song, you hear blues, you hear soul, you hear R&B, you hear great musicianship, great singing. I mean, it's just, it's like, okay, are they from, you know, are they from the 70s? Or are they from now? I mean, they really conjure up some of the great reasons we liked classic blues and classic Southern rock and stuff, but very much they don't sound like a relic. I mean, you know, they're just fantastic.
I am knocked out by this album from track to track to track to track throughout every single song on this album, including the bonus disc. And like I said, this is my first exposure to them. I definitely want to hear the previous albums now, and I definitely want to know what they're going to do next. And yeah, it's just I just love it when I discover something that I haven't heard before that just knocks me out like this album did.
Yeah.
And it's just so easy to enjoy it.
Yeah, it
I mean,
is,
it's no struggle at all.
Yeah.
Even though the musicianship is very complex and precise, somehow they take this and they make it just. He's just
Very
so easy to
accessible.
like it
It's
from the very first
accessible.
listen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm blown away by
Yeah,
that.
and
Usually
it-
it takes more listens to kind of get to know it, but this time just right away.
Yeah,
Right away.
yeah,
I love
it's
it.
very well said, and it just works. It's like I said, it's like putting on the most comfortable pair of shoes
Yeah.
where they just feel great. And this is it's almost like people that say, "Oh, I just like classic rock or just classic." If they would give this new Tedeschi Trucks album a chance,
They'd
would
be
love
thrilled.
it. They'd be thrilled. They'd
They'd be
love
thrilled,
it.
Yeah,
Really good.
And I would say it's almost like discovering a new comfortable pair of shoes that then makes you want to get up and dance.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's what I would say.
Okay, that expands on what. Well,
right.
thanks for bringing in Tedeschi Trucks. Great,
Thank you, and
great
thank you for bringing
band.
in, Pete Yorn. I'm going to want to check him out. And we thank you very much for watching the show and for subscribing. And we thank you for sharing the show on your social media. And until next time, I'm TJR. You can check out my music at tjrmusic.com and check out my own YouTube channel at youtube.com/tjrtheoriginal.
And my name's Robert Kinsler, and of course you can read more of my work right here at musicworthbuying.com, at ocregister.com, and at musicnewsnashville.com.
Cool. And we'll see you next time, everybody.
See you later, everybody.
Take care. Bye-bye.